Alrighty guys, and welcome back to a brand new video. And today we are doing a Giannis Antetokounmpo Toronto Raptors rebuild in NBA 2K25. There have been a lot of rumors about Giannis being traded. The more the offseason comes around, more and more likely or non-likely it's going to become, honestly. I feel like at this point you requested a trade. Let's be honest, Milwaukee Bucks will not win the championship next year. There's no way Giannis can just do it all by himself because that team, by the way, will be without Damian Lillard for most likely the entire next season. And let's say Giannis stays, which I doubt he'll stay for 2 years. I definitely think he might leave in free agency. But let's say he stays and maybe, he thinks Dame coming back will make them a little better. What if he's not the same player? He's 34 years old coming off an Achilles tear. It's not a good look, but I definitely think he could definitely be the same player. But I don't know. I wouldn't really bank on it. And obviously, this team, this isn't good. Like we've seen that in the playoffs against the Pacers. I think this is back-to-back years losing to that Pacers team, and that just proves there's not a threat in the Eastern Conference. So I think it makes sense for them. I don't really like. It kind of makes sense for them to trade Giannis. Like imagine the trade haul they can get, and they could have like a really good future by trading Giannis. Giannis is still relatively younger. He's 30 years old. Isn't really, young anymore, but he's still in his prime. So I feel like you can get a lot for him. And that's what we're going to be doing. Like I said, the Raptors are a team that they could go all in. Obviously, they have the ninth overall pick in the draft. And I heard they're willing to trade guys like quickly, RJ Barrett, Jakob Poeltl. There was a report that came out today. So why not go all in like I wouldn't say Kevin Durant. It might be a little too old for them, but why not superstar player on the market? Like Giannis, they can go all in. Maybe if the Bucks like it, and if Giannis likes it, I feel like there can be mutual interest. I feel like a deal will eventually get done. So let me show you guys the Giannis trade that I have in mind. Here's the trade we're going to be doing for Giannis Antetokounmpo. So basically, we're trading Scotty Barnes, the ninth overall pick, Jacoby Walter. Instead of Jamison Battle in the trade, I'm actually going to throw Ochai Agbaji. We need one more player in here. And instead of Jamison Battle, Foot Agbaji would have more value at this point. With Ochai Agbaji in there. So Scotty Barnes, I feel like this might be a little too less. I feel like Giannis's market would be a lot higher than this, but you gotta understand we're 2K. And I think 2K only gives you like one, two. It only gives you like 6 trade slots. So that's literally why we're doing this. I would include probably like one or two more picks, but also 2K doesn't allow you to like throw obviously more picks than 2029. It doesn't let you go past that year. So I'm gonna make this trade go through. Maybe they disagree to it. They don't. We're gonna make the trade go through using trade override. Yeah, that's trade we're gonna be doing. All right, so trade override is on. Here's the trade. I'm going to be submitting that. I definitely think trading Scotty Barnes makes sense as well because Giannis and Scotty Barnes filled in the core won't be great together, honestly. But Raptors get their first superstar, obviously, probably their best superstar since Kawhi, then be Siakam. But they finally get a number one guy that they haven't really been able to get since, obviously, Kawhi Leonard. He left, but after winning a championship, that wasn't smart. I'm not going to lie. I think he could have won more championship with the Raptors, but I don't know because he wanted to go to LA. But okay, Giannis Antetokounmpo is now a Raptor, and this does spark some issues as well. Like obviously, we don't have much shooters. We don't have any elite shooters. Quickly could probably stay. Don't have many elite shooters. We could trade the ninth overall pick away. That goes to the Bucks, but um, I feel like RJ Barrett will become expendable now. His fits wouldn't really be the best now. So I definitely think we can maybe trade him or play him at the two. It doesn't matter at this point. Keep him for now and see how things work out. We'll probably move like Barrett to the two or something like that. The thing else we'll do, Barrett will slide onto the two. That we'll have no pick in the draft. So we'll have shady team player options. Do we have a second? We'll have a second. We didn't. Okay. Great Dick, we're going to accept. He's probably going to be a keeper knowing his shooting as well. But we need to add some shooters because this team isn't going to be great shooting the ball wise. So Chris Boucher has a B plus 3-point shot at 36% from three. Might have to bring him back, but I don't know. Okay, so I'm going to move Bear to the two real quickly. I also know that like Malik Beasley's a free agent this year, so maybe we'll have to go after that. So maybe he can be a good piece for us off the bench. So Malik Beasley, know you're here. I think there you are. You're asking for. Okay, we can offer Malik Beasley a deal, which we can get him. He's an elite shooter, obviously, so I don't hate naming Malik Beasley, or we go another route with our MLE. I mean, it doesn't matter too much. Beasley will be our best option. He can move Great Dick to small forward. It wouldn't hurt, and then obviously Mogbo, and then we'll have to get a new backup five. But we're good. We're good at the end of the day. So, or like, is there an option we can get maybe Nas Reed? He'd be a four spacing big. Won't have enough money for him though, but won't be able to get Nasri. That would have been my dream option, but like I said, Malik Beasley is somebody that I like. Isaiah Joe's here. He shouldn't even be here, so I'm not even gonna consider signing him. So yeah, Malik Beasley is the guy that I'm honestly gonna go for because I think he's the best. Other than Seth Curry, Beasley's the next best guy. So I definitely gonna go after Malik Beasley. Like a Bryce Sensabaugh, he's sitting here, so if we can get him and Malik Beasley, that'd be nice. So I'm gonna offer Bryce Sensabaugh and then Malik Beasley a contract, or we could get Nikhil Alexander Walker, but I think I'd rather get the more elite shooter, Malik Beasley. So we are going to offer him the most money we could. Hopefully, he sign with us, which he will. So get Malik Beasley, let's sign with us over Detroit. He's going to take a little bit of a pay cut to come here as well. So Bryce Sensabaugh, that'll ultimately letting go of Chris Boucher, which we're fine with, right? Really, it's $2 million. We don't have no way for Bryce Sensabaugh. It's $2 million, man. Really, it was $2 million. That sucks. I thought we had enough money for that, but it was $2 million. Okay. All that matters, we got Malik Beasley now, and probably from the Pistons, which the Pistons obviously have a spur. I think they'll offer them the most money possible, but it's ultimately up to the player's decision, not obviously the money. Sometimes it is, but Malik Beasley will immediately plug in now backup shooting guard. Then we need to upgrade our backcourt. Obviously, Mogul will probably play power forward, but we need a backup center now. So we don't really have the money to go after that. We can still re-sign Chris Boucher. I honestly think I will, but he already has a big offer from the Nets. And how much money do we have to offer at this point? A minimum. That's it. So yeah, I think it'll be maybe to re-sign Chris Boucher some way somehow because we don't have a minimum to spend. And we'll see if he signs. I don't think he signed. Or wait, he's gonna sign with us. Okay, never mind. We get Chris Boucher back. We need to bring him back. We don't have another option. So I'm fine with that. It's as I said, I don't like Chris Boucher as our backup five, but it's better than anything. Okay. Player progression time. AJ Lawson, Roden, all those guys coming back. Giannis regressing, I guess. RJ Barrett's up. Adam Pirtle's up. Grady Dick up. We could definitely make a move at the trade deadline. I think that's what I'll be leaning toward. Maybe the deadline, unless we're like a great team. I don't have to switch anything. Adding Giannis to this already good Raptors team in 2K. I know Raptors tend to be a great team in 2K, but yeah. But all right. We are most likely going to stop the trade line. I don't know, though, because if we're a good team, we don't have to. I guess we don't have to, but power ranking lens is 6. We got Emmanuel Quickly, RJ Barrett, Brandon Ingram, Giannis, and Yago. We'll have to see how that starting five works. Grady Dick, Malik Beasley, Chris Boucher, Mogbo, and Jamal Shed is with, I guess, AJ Lawson getting 11. Man, deep. I'm just going to run a 10-man. We don't even need to run that much of a bench. And we're looking at contend now. So shot tendencies. I see Giannis doesn't score that much at 2K. Hopefully that's not the case here. We need him to be the number one guy, obviously. Everything else I don't even want to mess with. But I'll see you guys now at the end of the season, or at the trade deadline. Jokic wins the MVP at the end of the season. Cooper Flag, Rookie of the Year. Six-man Malik Monk. Defensive player goes to Wembanyama. Most of going to Reza Shea. Shay's your clutch player. Jason Kidd, coach here. But at the end of the season, had Giannis making all-May second team. At the end of the season, we ended up being ultimately all defensive seed. But at the end of the season, we were the second seed. If I can finally get that out without interrupting. But second seed, we went 53-29. So we're a great team. That's why I didn't stop at the deadline. Giannis expectedly only averaged 21.6. He's probably never putting up these numbers until his career is getting like to the last couple of years or when he gets washed. I don't think he'll ever put these numbers up, especially on a different team. Giannis is a superstar, not only averaging 21 points per game. But that tends to happen in the first year. He picks it back up in the second year for some reason. 17 from Brandon Ingram, 16 from RJ Barrett. We don't have like a number 2 guy, number 2 superstar next to Giannis. These are like third options. So that said, if we maybe trade 2 number 2 options for or 2 number 3 options for number 2 option, I don't hate that. 14 and then 14.5 from Quickly. We had about 12 from Grady Dick, 10 from Lee Beasley, 8 from Pirtle, 8 from Chris Boucher, 7 from Shed, and 5 from Jonathan Moe. How was our shooting, by the way, this year? Malik Beasley shot the best, 40%. Ingram shot 39, Quickly 38, 36. Yeah, it could be better, I'm not gonna lie. We definitely need to upgrade the shooting. So that's still a problem. But for now, we got to worry about the playoffs. We got to worry about the Boston Celtics. We're going to be running a 9-man rotation with the bench utilization going down. We want the championship this year. So we got Boston in round 1. Jerome, Derek White, they no longer have – no, right, Drew Holiday's here. So game 1, we're going to take game 2. We're going to take game 3. They're going to take game 4. We're going to win this one, and we're going to beat them in the final. We got Cleveland around two. So, what are Giannis doing that series? So, yeah, finally picking it up. Okay. Now we got Cleveland. So, Garland, Mitchell, Hunter, Mobley, Allen, Strus, Coro, Tyson, and they had AJ Johnson. So, I'm going to see what we could do with this Cleveland Cavaliers team. Game one, we're going to take. Game two, we're going to take. Game three, and we're going to sweep them. Yes, we are. We're in the conference finals. Now we got New York, the 1 seed versus the 2 seed. Jalen Brunson, Mikal, OG, Hart, Cat, Robinson, McBride, Mitchell. They added Davion Mitchell and Grant Williams. Those are two really good additions for the Knicks. I'm not going to lie with you. So, we'll see what we can do against this team. I think we could win it. Honestly, I really do we go 8-man rotation here? Shed 5 points, 29% from three. Honestly, he's kind of playing terrible, so I think we'll go 8-man rotation. Player 8 best players. Game one, we are going to take. Game two, they're going to eat it up. Game three, we're up 2-1. I keep pressing that buy sit. We're going to go up 3-1, and can we beat them at 5? Yes, we can win the final. Let's freaking go. Year number one, and we didn't even make a single move but trade for Giannis, so maybe this is the route, Toronto Raptors. Now we got Minnesota. Obviously, Anthony Edwards also going to be hard to play, averaging 35 in the playoffs. And they re-signed Randall. So, yeah, this will be tough. They added Jalen Williams and Luke Cornett, some size. So, I'm pressing all the wrong buttons, bro. Game one, they're going to take. Game two, leaving it up. Game three, they're up 2-1. Damn, we're going to go home here. We are. That sucks. I thought we had a championship, man. But mark my words, we'll be back. Like seriously, we'll definitely be back. There's no reason why we shouldn't at that point. Yeah, we'll be back. Well, once we get better, we'll be back, bro. Because there's no way this team is gonna slow down, right? So yeah, draft. We will have a pick this year, but we'll be pick 26. So this is the pick we kept in that trade. Darko did an amazing job, honestly, with the superstar. So if he can be the long-term guy, he can be the long-term guy, right? Mate, got to the final. So Jakob Pertl is somebody I want to eventually move on from, but right now it's not. This year is probably not going to be obtainable. So I do want to probably use Chris Boucher's contract to make a trade for the obviously before the draft. I'm gonna see if I can maybe package up Boucher 26 and a second round pick in this draft. What could that get me? Anything crazy? Just looking so we can get Najee Marshall, which I don't think it really help our shooting, but I think we should draft. Yeah, we might just trade the guy. We'll just draft. So JT Toppin, Alex Lundberg. So I don't really know who we. I guess we could take Alex because I know he might have a good shot. I know he has a good shot. So then we could take Maggie. We'll just let the CPU draft the last pick. They draft King Fleming. Guess we'll sign him too. Pirtle will decline that player option. Everybody else will be back. Qualifying offers. I really don't want any of these guys back from being honest with you, but I guess we'll extend them. Free agency, we have Jakob Pirtle as a free, which obviously we probably need to bring him back at this point. So Jakob Pirtle, 4-year deal, 30 years old. I know that, but you have to lock our starting center up. Okay. Mano quickly, Jamal Shed, King Fleming, RJ Barrett, Malik Beasley, Ingram, Grady Dick. I kind of do want to trade RJ Barrett, though. Like, he did not have a bad season by any means, but he didn't have the best playoffs. I'm looking right now. He was okay, just nothing crazy. And I feel like we can definitely get something good for him, or maybe Brandon Ingram. So I want to trade it to Ingram. I know Ingram probably played a little bit better. So, yeah, I think we trade RJ Barrett away, and then we figure out Brandon Ingram later. What if we do a RJ Barrett for Tyler Hero swap? Tyler Hero is a way better scorer. I don't know why the Miami Heat would do this. Maybe if Tyler Hero like requested a trade, which I don't think will happen. But who knows? Maybe it's fresh. Maybe this is not an extension. Maybe he wants more money than he wants, and really he's worth. Like I said, he had an incredible season with Miami, so we could swap them. I mean, why not, right? We could get Mikal Bridges, but so far, I mean, if Tyler Hero could be the second scorer, I didn't expect it to be Tyler Hero to be the guy, but Tyler Hero's here, and he would give us that second score, as you can see. But I don't know if they would just give me a swap Barrett for Hero. I think we'd have to do a little bit more. So I'll give you guys like Jameson Battle. I think it might take like a couple. I don't know. They're offering me this, so we might have to jump on it. Barrett have more value than he does. Like, is there any superstar available in the market? Or we can just, like I said, trade him. It doesn't have to be a star. But is there a superstar on the market right now? We'll check that first. So, um, let's see. Obviously, we can't go after those guys. But, yeah, I don't know. It's interesting. Jaylen Brown, I don't know. Would rather have a superstar point guard next to. So like LaMelo Ball, they're contending, but they were 30 and 52. I think they'll be one to listen to offers LaMelo Ball. So LaMelo Ball is who I probably would like to get. So let's find out. Let's offer something. Oh, it'll obviously probably be the Tyler Hero shit we end up doing, but Hornets, obviously, so LaMelo Ball, he should continue to regress as well. Another guy I had interest in was Tyrese Halliburton, but obviously that's not going to happen. Probably not. So let's be, yeah, it's not going to happen. So RJ Barrett is on a expiring, so they would be freeing up money in this scenario. We need to throw $200 million in there. So I think we would have to throw Battle isn't enough. So it'll have to be Alex Caravan and then Maggie with trade our 2 picks. Then I guess it would probably take a 2030 and protect the pick. Then that's might not be enough, honestly. King Fleming, literally, they're all our draft picks from this year. I guess this is not a great package. We might have to do 2 first for him. That'll be our last tradable first round pick, though. So, like, Jameson Battle, I doubt this is enough. I really doubt this is enough. Wow, it was. Okay. LaMelo Ball is a freaking Raptor. I did not think they would say yes to that. Get up a 24-year-old superstar like that, but we're used to that, obviously. So quickly, we're able to keep him as well. So he'll be the backup point guard, which backup point guard making $32 million is kind of crazy. But I know the Raptors definitely overpaid. We know that at this point. We also got Jamal Shed. So, all right, we'll have to figure out now. Okay, so Jamal Shed will remain here. We'll probably move Brandon Ingram to the 2. But I don't know. There might be somebody we could sign. I do still want to upgrade our backup center spot. Boucher will regress. So also, I'm gonna wait on day 12 because there might honestly be something. Later, Robinson just hasn't progressed enough for me to trust that. But okay. Mark Williams isn't obtainable. They are Hardenstein, Mitch Robinson, any of these guys. Hardenstein might be if you offer a no trade clause, but we'll only be getting it for 1 year, so I don't think that's gonna be worth it. So want to get Spike a lock in to long term, and that might not be there at the moment. So we might have to trade for a backup center. We even sign Jackson Hayes or Nick Richards. Probably not. They're not really obtainable. We can sign Zach Collins. If he's the best option, we'll sign him. Then I do want to make probably one more trade here for just one more better shooter on this roster. And then I feel like we'll be in the clear. So there's one more guy that can shoot over 40%, or we can just get Jalen Smith as a backup, which that might be even better, not gonna lie. So we're gonna probably Cedric and Pell Larson. I mean Cedric, I know he develops to a good shooter. Max Christie. Oh yeah, it's 31%. Yeah, I feel like Christie we can big on him developing to a good Jordan Hawkins, who is a good shooter. Don't want Max Christie or Jordan Hawkins. Don't want Jalen Smith. I like they're defeating Jalen Smith. They wouldn't have to waste our $5 million on. Yes, we're gonna get Jalen Smith. We're gonna do this trade. Jalen Smith will be younger and he won't regress. He'll be the better fit at this point. And he gets shoot, which is huge. And then we'll sign somebody else. We don't really have to waste the $5 million, but we won't sign him. We'll sign somebody else. So like Kevin Herter, be even better. AJ Green. See like Nikhil Alexander Walker. No, Boston Brandon, Keon Johnson, D'Anthony Melton is really good option. So we're gonna sign D'Anthony Melton. We like that. We won't sign Zach Collins. We'll just sign D'Anthony Melton, and then we'll leave it like that. And then we'll have all those guys come back. I meant to announce all of them. Giannis is regressing year by year. But LaMelo Ball is his new point guard. So we'll have to see how that works out. Ingram is now the 3rd option. We don't have too many players in our team, right? We do not. We have 14 players. Okay. Honestly, so far I'm liking this. I'm definitely liking how this is going. Um, got LaMelo Ball, got Jalen Smith. Those are our 2 big additions, and then we're hoping that'll upgrade our team significantly. I think it will. I think definitely getting LaMelo Ball, RJ Barrett swap will make us better, honestly. But we'll see. That's we got LaMelo Ball, Malik Beasley. I guess we'll start out the 2 instead of. I guess he would be our only shooting guard right now. So we can move Grady Dick there, but who better back with small forward, right? I mean, I guess Malik Beasley will have to start the 2. So Melo, Malik Beasley, Brandon Ingram, Giannis, Jakob Pertl, quickly Grady Dick, Jamal Shed, and then Jonathan Moe will be the last guy off the bench. Wait, Jalen Smith is not getting minutes. We'll have to put him in there, but. All right, Tennessee's Giannis. I want to beat a 99 Tennessee. LaMelo, his could go Giannis a little bit. Just a little bit. just a little bit. They won't leave it like that. Ingram will be pushed though. I don't want a touch tendency to be that high though. Like something like an 84, 83. So yeah, something like that. And then we'll fine with that. It says Malik Beasley starting. And then I'll see you at the end of the season. Leave it like that. He's your MVP. He did advance the Rookie of the Year in 6, and I think I saw that right. But at the end of the season, we're the number one seed. That trade just made us a lot better. We went 64-18. So this is our championship year, man. I'm gonna lie. The starting five is good. Everything is exactly how I wanted to be. Let's win it all, man. I'm gonna lie with you. Player stats, we ended up being 24. Giannis has tons to do better in his second year. So that's interesting. He averaged a lot better. 21 from LaMelo Ball, 8 assists. He's definitely superstar, right? So 17 from Ingram. He did a lot better as the third option too. So instead of being the second option, he thrived more on the third option, which is crazy. I'm not gonna lie with you. He averaged more points. Efficiency dipped, but it's crazy. He took more shots. 15 from quickly off the bench. He's an incredible six man. He did better off the bench. Everybody's doing better in their role they're supposed to be in, which I guess makes sense, but when I put them in bigger roles, they didn't really do that. Well, that's crazy. Grady Dick with 11. We had Beasley with 11. So, yeah, him starting, I guess, a lot, or obviously him starting. That's crazy. I put D'Anthony Mello in the rotation over Jamal Shad. I think that made sense. We're going to go 8-man rotation. Bobo's not getting any playing time. I'm going to play D'Anthony Mello. I think that makes a little bit more sense because we don't need 2 point guards. D'Anthony Mello definitely could play point guard. He's more of a two-way combo guard. He could play a lot more defense and stuff, and he could shoot better from three. So, all right, we got Miami in round one. We could have gone Tyler Hero. We got LaMelo Ball, and I absolutely love that instead. We are going to beat them. Oh, I got scared there for a second. They came back. We beat them in 7. We got Atlanta. Giddy, Daniels, Reza Shea. This team is always going to be tough in 2K. Game 1, they're going to take. Game 2, they're going to really. We just did all that to get swept by Atlanta. We just got the number 1 seed to get swept by Atlanta. Wow. I mean, I guess I should have known me something. This team just wasn't ready because team almost came back out 3-1. Well, I don't know if he would have beat the Pacers, but that hurts. I don't know. That hurts really bad, but we'll just be right back. We'll be right back in here. Jazz number 1 from the Lakers. Darko, I'm not gonna lie with you. We could move on from, but I think I'm honestly gonna keep him for another year. I'm not gonna keep him this. Remember, we were just in the finals, so I can't do that. So we have a second round. I'm just gonna up the CPU draft. I'm just gonna run it back. Let's assume that was a fluke. Let's assume that Hulk was a fluke. We have to re-sign Giannis and Ingram. Maybe we trade Brandon Ingram. I don't know. Maybe that's the option. But we have so many free agents, man. Starting off of Giannis, if he doesn't sign back, obviously he's gonna have to sign back, right? So no player option, no trade clause. Make sure now he has to come back now because now we have to offer a lot of money than we're supposed to because he's not willing to sign with us back. Okay. Oh man, I really don't want to pay him that much, but I guess it's Giannis, so I guess we can't really get too mad. So player about now, Giannis. So whatever. Okay, he comes back. I want to say I really don't want to do all the extra stuff. I have to bring him back. Man, Ingram, this team is gonna get expensive really quickly, and it was expensive. We're gonna make the money go down. We're gonna add a player option because honestly, I do not want to pay Brandon Ingram that much money. So 2 years, 66 million. Really dick. A bag will be asked for him as well. But we'll just re-sign these two first. We don't have a choice because we have to go to the next day. Eddie Dick, I'm gonna wait on him. I'm gonna wait and see if I can re-sign. Daniel Smith isn't asked for that much money. 2 years, 8 million is not bad. And we can wait on the other guys. We can wait on the other guy definitely. Uh, Eddie Dick hasn't getting offered. So along those got to get any offered. We're chilling. So we can wait on day 12. It should tell me when they're about to accept the offer, so I don't really have to worry about that. So we'll just simulate right to day 12. But like I said, so day 9, we got Great Dick. He's probably gonna sell off the Clippers. Now I'm gonna offer him a contract. So can we give him to 23 million for 3? Okay, it's not gonna work. So 25 million for 4 years. I want a flat rate. I'm not gonna lie with you. So 28 million flat rate, 4 years. Rudy stated that he will agree. So Great Dick back, 41% 3-point shooter. Jamal Shed, we probably can just let him go at this point. He really wouldn't really matter at this point. Then Jonathan Mogbo, if he can go back as qualifying offer, that's good as well because we really don't have a spot for him. We have to worry about the bench though. So I guess Mogbo and Shed will be coming back, and then But that's we don't have to worry about the man. It might be somebody we could sign. Who knows? Aaron Wiggins might be the better fit. Jonathan Mogul. I don't know. Okay, I was about to say. But here we go. Very dig. Are these guys gonna come back? So we got Yorich, Shed. Okay, I forgot to pronounce those guys, but Mobile Ball is regressing, which literally makes no sense. But okay, Really Dick. Yahan Pearl is starting to regress. Maybe we have to get a new center in the building. Maybe we could change that because he has shot 49% from the field, a career low, and that's not good for a 7 foot big. But everybody else is honestly progressing. Chomchi is even developing a lot. But it's like I said, we'll probably be right back in the same position. Got Aaron Wiggins now. I don't know. I don't know if that'll really do anything for us. But we did only sign Anthony Melvin. We move Aaron Wiggins to the 2. He go to a 79. I think I'll move in a small forward. Basically have a play shooting guard. So, or we can do great. There's a lot of things they can do. But I'll see you guys at the end of the season, and then I think I know what I'm gonna do for the rotation. I'm with Grady Dick back to shooting guards. He'll be starting. So I have LaMelo, Grady Dick. If we have to trade Brandon Ingram at the deadline, and maybe that'll make us better. Maybe we have to do that. I really want a championship in this one, or maybe even move off Malcolm Pirtle. But I feel like he's solid enough though. He's 83 quickly. I don't want to really play Shed if I'm being honest with you. We're gonna go 9 rotation to play Aaron Wiggins though. One thing we're gonna do. We're a 10-man. Beasley, forgot about him. But we know what? Never mind. We could just go back to 9-man. And then we'll go ahead. I know, all right, we'll have to do something here. So I guess Shed get kicked out from Malik Beasley. That's kind of what I'm thinking at this point. So Shed doesn't have to get minutes, really. I didn't want him back anyway. We already had quickly LaMelo Ball. After we got LaMelo Ball, his role just got redundant. I guess we won't really have a backup 5 plan. I guess Mogbo can slide to center. He can play some backup 5, so we'll do that. And then Ogbo, or yeah, he'll be our center in the rotation basically. And then yeah, I'll see you guys either at the deadline. Most likely at the end of the season though. We don't have to force a Brandon trade. At the end of the season, we were the number 1 seed in the or no, we were the number 3 seed. My bad. We're shot around 3, or shot around 1. What am I talking about? But we were kind of in the mix for number 1, 2, and 3. So honestly, it really doesn't matter too much. We had 26 from Giannis, 11. So he tends to do better in his older seasons, which are crazy. He literally got better every season. So 20 from LaMelo Ball, 18 from Brandon Ingram. We did explore Ingram trades, but I honestly couldn't find anything, so I decided to just roll with him because screw it, man. He's not even playing bad, honestly. 18.4% from 3. Not playing terrible as a third option. We have 15 from Quickly, 12.5 from Dick. So I'm hoping this team can win a championship. If not, we might have to make some huge changes to our team, but I don't think that'll be the case. But we'll go 8-man rotation, and then we got Charlotte. Obviously, still a Melo Ball from them. They still have Ace Bailey. They got an 8, so they still have a pretty good team into the 6th seed. But game 1, we're gonna take game 2. They ended up game 3. We're up 2-1. They're up 2-1. Um, as you can see, if we even the series back up, because how disappointing would it be to lose to the team that gave us their star player? And look back what's gonna freaking happen, bro. Honestly, I'm not even gonna be this because I was honestly I had a weird feeling this was gonna happen. I don't know why the Hornets of all teams, but we're gonna win this game. Doesn't mean we're still not gonna lose the other 2 games. But we're down 3-2 to this freaking team, man. This is a big game in Charlotte, so they have the lead right now. It's a back and forth scoring game. We have it. We hold on to it and win. Yes, we can win game 7. Okay, win 31 to 106. Like I said, anything can still happen. Giannis, so everybody's playing respectable in the playoffs. Even Pirtle's averaging a double double. Dick, Melo, like everybody is playing pretty good in the playoffs. Like I don't know who to really blame at this point. They're playing Jamal Shed, which at this point I guess is fine. I mean, who cares? Game 7 in Toronto. Hopefully we don't make it all the way here just to lose. Now that would be disappointing. But so far, I mean, not gonna say too much yet, but looks like we got it. 130 to 115. So 2K just tried to scare me a little bit, but we're gonna win. Giannis dropped 40, 29. Gonna win. So we're gonna come back from 3-1 to play Detroit in round 2. So Detroit has Cade, they have Jaden Ivey, they have Asar Thompson. Okay, they have Santi Aldama, which obviously they have De'Aaron Fox off the bench, which is really weird. I don't know. This is a really funky team. I don't know what could happen. They're one of the top teams in the East. It's us, those the Raptors, Pistons, the Hawks. Game 1, they're gonna take game 2. We ended up game 3 down 2-1 once again. But beyond 3-1 once again, and I did not mean to click whatever I did not mean to click Simcast Live. Why is that a feature in 2K? I can't name me one 2K YouTuber who uses that. Who uses that, but game 7, so far the Pistons have the lead and we're gonna lose. So yeah, it was nice. Not over, but we're just hanging on at this point, and yeah, I mean we lost, so we can't much about that. So goodness, bro, why is every series such a sweat? Why are we so no, we have to make a trade, and we might have to trade Jakob Poeltl. I don't know. I'm gonna see something because things they're not working. Aren't working in Toronto. We made it to the finals 1 year. It's probably our only chance. Big 17 isn't gonna do me anything. But I don't know. Giannis, I'm probably not gonna trade him to LaMelo. Ingram, I guess, be the odd man out. Ingram and Jakob Poeltl is like the odd man. So Jakob Poeltl isn't bad though. That's the thing. He's actually pretty solid, but I guess if there's like an upgrade we can get, then I'd definitely consider trading him. Like Alfred Şengün be an interesting piece to maybe get. He's a guy I don't really trade for that often, but I don't really want a scoring center. I kind of just want like a. Honestly, it doesn't even matter who we trade for at this point, realistic or not. Maybe Walker Kessler. Maybe he'd be better fit to Jakob Poeltl. Who knows? Kessler on the Utah Jazz. Let's see. So Kessler, they got $40 million. He's a higher overall and he's younger, so maybe that'll be better. So trade them Jakob Poeltl. Or is there a way you can get away without trading Jakob Poeltl? I doubt it, honestly. But we might have to quickly. Like there's some trades we can make definitely. I will probably not get off of quickly. So Poeltl. We can't even match the salary, man. We'd have to wait till after the draft, so we have salary. So I don't know, Darko. We're gonna move on from him. That's one thing we'll do. What if we reunite Nick Nurse back in? That'll be fun. JJ Redick. I'm gonna see if I can get one of those guys. Either one of those guys. We're gonna get JJ Redick. So that's my favorite guy to sign. But pick 17. I really don't even know. We got Josh Leonard. Welcome to the team, Josh Leonard. Pick 25, we got Malachi Jordan. Welcome to the team, Malachi Jordan. Then, all right, team players, we have none. We don't really have nobody important to re-sign free agency. I do want to upgrade the end of the bench because honestly, Mogbo isn't gonna do it for me. He's not gonna do it. I know he shoots 400% from 3, but he only made 55, so it's not really. Yeah, we want to upgrade the end of the bench, and I want to make some moves in the offseason. So we're gonna offer this for Jakob Poeltl. I don't know why it's saying we can take him one now. I don't know what's wrong with this game. But I'm gonna offer this for. We don't have to know. We don't have to know. Okay, I'm completely. What about we just offer this? Honestly, this is my best package. Okay, so they agree. So it didn't even take much. Not doing the first round pick. We don't have to. So Kessler is the new starting center for this team. He definitely upgraded with Jalen Smith because he wasn't playing for us, but I do want to honestly sign a trade Jonathan Mogul or Jamal Shed away. So that's what we're going to do next. Jamal Shed and Jonathan Mogul in the trade. And I really couldn't find much. This is my best package. We're getting Davion Mitchell and Noah Clowney. And we can also get Cartlow. And I don't like that. Najee Marshall and Shake. Like, we're only getting like 2 of the exact. I mean, I guess this would be our best package for him, honestly. But it's as much of an upgrade. Not really, like seriously, this is not. It's literally this. It's getting offered the same players. So what do we do? Do we trade quickly? What if we trade quickly and Shed? Like what would that give me? I don't want to trade 2 of them. Quickly and Shed. Like it's only a couple offers. Okay, what about quickly and Mogba? Get more than that. So Miles Bridges. I mean, we can just take him on. I guess get Miles Bridges and Ty Jerome. Get a better backup power forward. Get Ty Jerome. That's the best offer. I guess that's the best offer I can do. Trey Murphy and DiVincenzo. Okay, I don't hate that, honestly. We can upgrade the bench. Or we get Buzelis and Trey Mann. Which one do you want to do more? We want to get Monas Buzelis. He might progress, too. That's what I'm letting me get big on. That 3% has improved every year instead of this year, so I'm hoping he'll just get better. Trey Mann is a great player in 2K, 50%. So I might do that trade because it has probably more upside. So I'm going to do that trade right there. Quickly, we're getting off this contract. We're not taking on a great contract by any means, but one expiring. Quickly was never bad for us, honestly, but we're getting somebody that could probably match his points, better shooting, and Maz Buzelis, and trading Mogul out of here, and I think we definitely do this trade. Yeah, this is a win. my opinion. So Buzelis, you can either play power forward or small forward. Might go up. We also re-signed Malik Beasley, but I also want to trade away Jamal Shed. He's literally not useful anymore. So if we can trade him for like a power forward, maybe a new backup five. So let's see. We're getting offered a bunch of centers, but really what I really wanted was a freaking small forward. Honestly, I didn't really want any of that just playing. But let's see. Who could we get? So DeAndre Hunter. I wonder if the Cavs want to maybe trade him away. Maybe they can get rid of him. We could trade him, and Smith might be valuable. I don't know. That wouldn't be enough money though. It wouldn't be enough money. You have any qualifying offers? We have Chomchi, so maybe we do that. Maybe we get Chomchi back in qualifying offer, then we trade it. I decided we could just trade Malik Beasley. We could get an 82 overall Drake Powell off the bench. Definitely think we do that here. Drake Powell on a team-friendly deal. I mean, I'd make it 14 million, but this would be our way of going all in. So we definitely, we rebuilt this team. We still kept Ingram, but he might be a goner out the trade a lot. I'm not gonna lie with you. He might be a goner at the deadline. Maybe we can move Buzelis to small forward. Maybe we can have a really tall lineup, move Buzelis into small forward, and then maybe trade Ingram away for I don't know, something. I don't know. That's really what I'm thinking of. Maybe we keep Ingram. It doesn't even matter no more at this point. Gonzalez will probably be better at. He'd probably go up a lot more overall than small forward, though. We'll see. 2029 draft class. By the way, I'm recording this in the middle of the OKC Thunder and Pacers game. I stopped recording to watch it. I'm going to record back because honestly, bro, this game, the Thunder look like they're going to go up even two. Pacers really need to win that game right there. They want to even go far. And that's not going to happen. But got LaMelo, Grady Dick, Brandon Ingram, Giannis, Kessler, Buzelis. So I'm open. Eyes are open for an Ingram trade. Keep your eyes open for that one. Trey Man, I'm moving to shooting guard. Drake Powell. Then that'll be your 10-man rotation. I'll see you guys at the end of the season. I'm gonna make this trade. We have a center rotation of Jalen Duren, and so I'm gonna make this trade. Number one seed. Honestly, the team that we put together probably is a little bit unrealistic, but honestly, at this point, we didn't even win a championship. So we're number one seed. We got Boston in round one. We'll see what we can do as we are gonna go ahead and beat them at 7. And we got Cleveland in round two, which we are going to beat them at 7. Now we got Atlanta. Giddy, Dyson, Reza Shade, Jalen Johnson, O'Connor, Rasheed Fleming. Game one, they're gonna take game two. Leaving it up. Game three, we're up 2-1. Leading up 2-2. We're up 3-2. We're gonna go to game seven. So game seven here in Toronto. I mean, we had some success in the playoffs. Even if we lose here, I'd love to hop in, but we're gonna lose that Atlanta. Damn, bro, I really wanted this game seven. I really wanted it. We were actually better than I expected, honestly, but. Oh well, I don't know if we would have beat the Timberwolves, but you can't win them all, right? So I can't even get mad. We put together a really good team. The Raptors aren't in the best situation right now, but at the same time they are. It's kind of really weird in there. I'm not gonna lie, but hope you guys enjoyed this one. Hope you guys have an amazing day. Do you think Giannis will get traded to the Raptors? Comment down below. I'll see you guys next time. Peace. Also, comment down below with what next rebuild we should do, because right now, obviously, the offseason hasn't really begun yet. So comment down below what next rebuild we should do.